it cuts out, and then it cut out, and then I have to start again. So still here, which it's lasted longer than it did the last time. Anyway, it's very stormy, storm Freya, and that is what's happening outside. It's the wind is shaking the trees, and everything's loud and stormy. I don't know how you've been. Have you had a good week? I'm a bit tired. I've got a cold, I think, coming, which is great, and got to get up early for work. Ha ha! And get into work. Aha! Lucky me! Yay! Work. Mm. It's a man's game, work, isn't it? Why would you do work when you could have a sleep? A good sleep. That's what you should do instead of working, and then you wouldn't need to work because you'd just be sleeping all the time, and you could sleep anywhere, and that would be the ideal situation, I think. Thank you for the person that liked me. Hello, sleep. Exactly. Sleep. What's the point of working? Working is so that you can eat and find somewhere to sleep and get nice comfy clothes. Sleep working. That would be a good idea. Hello, hello, and hello, Bohemian Rhapsody covers. So I think the ideal situation is to find a nice, I was going to say, yeah, a nice pile of earth, and then pile the earth on top of you, and then you could have a really long sleep. Yes, that's probably the best situation of all. Anyway, I've only got 3 more weeks of this work, and then I can just sleep. I'll have enough money to sleep for at least 3 days before I have to get more work. Oh, I've lost somebody. Oh, sorry. Back again. Yay. Yes, getting up would be exactly like a scene in Carrie, which was part of my stand-up for a while, but not with that bit. The other bit. The other famous bit. Oh my goodness. What have I been up to? This and that and the other. Oh, don't know. I still haven't got round to editing the video of my dad's exhibition. He's like, "Oh, you made that video? Where is it?" And I'm like, "I'm too tired. I'm just working and sleeping. That's all I'm doing." And then being ill at the weekend, which is so much fun. So much fun. Cheerful as anything, this one, isn't it? I've got some nice look backward. The contact lenses, they're fine. Did you see that? How did you know I ordered contact lenses? Did I say at some point? Yes, I probably did. Yes, they all came. It was good, so I've got enough contact lenses for ages now. Ages and ages and ages and ages and ages and ages and ages. Oh, and today I got a £10 voucher on the famous retail site, which will not be named, but isn't Amazon. A different one. A £10 voucher, and they won't let you buy precious metals like bullion and coins, which is very disappointing, I thought. So instead, I bought some sterling silver wire, and I'm going to make some jewellery out of it. I don't know what sort of jewellery. Silver jewellery. Hello, hello. It is very blowy, isn't it? Yes. Am I looking like a medieval man? It might be your connection. It might be Storm Freya. It might be my connection. It's probably my connection. It's probably a mixture of all of it. I'm very blocky all the time. Jewellery making. Yes, I used to make jewellery ages ago. I made loads of lovely jewellery. I made jewellery with beads, and I made jewellery that I'd carve. I made it out of clay, and I'd carve little symbols in it and then paint it, and it would be all precious looking. And I'd use all different paints, non-toxic paints, obviously, because I learnt my lesson. The first time I made it, I painted it, and I varnished it, and then it went, I probably did, yes. I varnished it, and it went all sticky when I put it on. You can't remember what? Wait, have you not still got it, Ed? Yes, so I made loads of stuff, and I sold loads of it, and I would spend 3 or 4 hours or hundreds of hours, because it would take ages to dry it and then carve it and then paint it and then put it on the things, and I would charge £6.95 for it, which was not a lot considering how much work had gone into it, and people would go, "That's far too expensive, can't you charge less?" And I'd go, I imagine not, Ed. Yes, so I've still got loads of that jewellery left though. I've got it, I think it's in a drawer somewhere. I'll show you, shall I? This will probably cut out. I'll see whether I can find it. And But the precious metal jewellery, that went. And I made homemade beads. They were beautiful. And all sorts of stuff. And yeah, so where would it be? Is it in a drawer? Is it not in a drawer? Who knows or dares to dream? Let's have a little look. Oh yes, here's some of it. This isn't all of it, but ooh, it's falling down. It's not. This is the stuff that didn't sell. So you imagine the stuff that did sell was beautiful. So this is just the leftover stuff that didn't sell. So I would have made a brooch on it, but I didn't finish it. So that's is that Mars? I don't know. I can't even remember anymore. No, that's not Mars. Anyway, that's symbols. There's a eye. There's a. There you go. So this is the less good. This is the less good stuff that didn't sell. Because it's most brooches don't sell very much. But I also made lots of necklaces and things like that. I've still got them. Look in this box under my bed full of precious things. Let's see whether it's there. Oh, some marbles. I didn't make these marbles. I did make some. No, that's not polymer clay. It's air drying clay. I did make beads out of polymer clay, and you can make all sorts of things. I didn't make these marbles, but I've got some marbles. Look at these marbles. That's in the box of my box of precious things, marbles. And I've also got, see, because I've got lots of beads that I didn't make. Like I've got pearls that I didn't make, so I can use my silver wire to make stuff out of that. But I found a big pile of silver beads on the floor somewhere in Edinburgh, I think. So I can put them on my silver wire, and that would be great. Now I don't know where the necklaces have gone. They could be just disappeared. Too many drawers full of nonsense and rubbish. Oh, hang on. I do know where they are. They're in my box with my passport, and they're all sort of twisted up. All those sort of different things that I made, yes. But as I said, these are the ones that didn't sell. But I should do that again. And I made some stuff. I didn't make these beads, but I did make the things with the beads on it. And yeah, stuff. So this is the less successful stuff that didn't sell. That's quite nice, isn't it? Yeah. You can't. It doesn't really show up properly there. But I made lots and lots of stuff, and it was beautiful. I say beautiful. The earrings that had proper silver and stuff in them. They yeah, like I said, they did quite well. But I haven't made anything for ages. But I really enjoyed the carving and the painting and everything like that. And you know, the basic jewellery where you just putting beads on things, that was alright, but it wasn't so great. Yes, bespoke things are very good. Very in. So I should start that again. I haven't sold any for quite a while. Maybe that will stop me. I don't have to do jobs that I don't like if I was selling jewellery. But this is it, you've got to have revenue streams, because also nobody buys my books, which I also spent ages making, and I haven't sold one for a long time. I don't really promote them. Pearl knotting, yes, I should. How do you knot a pearl? Oh, do you mean the bits in between? Yeah. Put them on strings and knotting. You have to knot bit. Yeah, you have to knot. Not knot. Definitely not knot. Definitely not knot. Definitely not. See, it's a double negative. So yeah, you have to knot the bit so that they don't go up and down the string. But that's. I didn't really. I used twine and metal and stuff like that. I didn't really use the sort of thing where you needed the string. So I didn't really get the hang of the stringing, but metal work I was quite good at. I quite like to melt down silver and gold and make it into things and design stuff, but then I'd be very scared if I was doing that I'd burn myself. It's coffee with almond milk and what's that stuff, fake sugar that's not sugar, that's made out of I want to say cirrhosis. It's not called cirrhosis. I can't remember what it's called. That would be awful, putting cirrhosis in coffee. Don't do that. Yeah. Exactly. Stevia. It's stevia. You're right. But oh, not sucron. Not sucralose. not xylitol. Oh, I like xylitol. And I saw a thing about tapping trees to get all the lovely beech goodness, the beech, and then you could make alcohol out of it apparently, which I didn't know. So I've been like on the lookout for silver birches and beeches. Beeches it is. Is it beeches or silver birches? Birches, not beeches. Beeches, not the sort with the sand on them, or the trees with the husk. Yeah, beech nut husk clusters, as the famous Joyce Grenfell's sketch. Beech nut husk clusters. That's not what she said. What are clasps do I like? I don't know. The lobster clasps are quite easy because they're just like lobster, baby shark, baby shark. That's what they should call them, baby shark clasps. They're probably the best because you can just, they're easiest. Because I always have the little round ones that they've got the little sort of, they're really awkward. You're like, especially if they're tiny. You're like, I can't open it and I can't close it again. But the lobster clasps, you can just ding dong and then it's right on. Yes, jewellery making 101 with Elise. But the ones with the air drying, the screw ones are good, yeah, because they stick and you can get, they're quite easy ones. The screw ones with the, yeah. But I don't wear jewellery. But I've got quite a lot of jewellery because I'm still looking out for the apocalypse and thinking, oh, yeah, I've very much got a Mother Courage sort of mentality. I'm just, you know, when the apocalypse comes, I'm going to load it all on the cart and drag it wherever I go and make tea for soldiers. That's what I'm going to do. That's my big plan. And then sell them my jewellery and my books. Hello, do you want some poetry, soldiers? That's gonna keep you warm on these winter's nights while you're fighting in the mud. Might come in handy. You never know. But my silver wire is going to be amazing. I've got 6 foot of it. It's obviously not very thick, like 6 foot of medium gauge. That's the word for it. Silver wire, and I twist it all up. And I asked my flatmate, would you like me to make something with the silver wire? And he says, yes, a big pile of silver, which is a very sensible attitude, I think. So I'm going to have the giant ball of silver twine. It'll be beautiful, so beautiful. So that's my plans for the coming months, weeks. Wire wrapping, yes. Oh, yes. Exactly. You can, instead of making a silver bullet, you can make a silver cage, little sort of thing. You could just make a thimble, a silver thimble, and put it on there. Aha! Yeah, that's what I could do. It'd be amazing. Yes, I haven't really thought about how thick this was. I just went, how much? Because it was a £10 voucher and you had to spend £20. I just slid up how much, you know, the gauge was and how much you could get for that until it got to a exactly £20 type of area and went, there, that's how much I'll have. So I'm not sure how, I know there's 6 foot of it, but I'm not sure how thick it is because I was just like, yeah, that'll do. This is too complicated now, that'll do. And that's what I did. So it might be too thick for the beads that I've got. But you know, I can make beads. That's the thing. I can make all sorts of. Did they have an amber sale? There was amber there. I did look at the amber, but the amber turned out to be more expensive than you could get 2 amber beads for £11. I was like, that's not enough amber beads. I want more than that. So yes, you could have got all sorts of stuff. Yes, it wasn't free. Obviously, it cost me a tenner, but it cost me £10, and I wasn't going to buy anything. But I was like, oh, I've had a hard week, and I need a treat. And I was going to buy a mystery box, but then I thought the mystery box for £20, which would have cost me £10, has probably got about 10 pence worth of useful stuff in it and a load of junk. And at least I know what I'm getting if I've got some silver wire. It's made of silver. And it's why it is sterling silver, real silver. Real. I do like shiny stuff. It's like I said, I don't really wear the jewellery anymore, but I do like having it. Just having it. Collecting it in a pile, like a dragon. I've got a big box of dragony goodness with my marbles that I showed you, and the jewellery that's not made of, it's made of base stuff. not made of metal. It's just, yes. Yes, it is. It's a self-splurge. It's a half-price splurge of stuff that I can do something with. 925 silver is also a little bit copper. Yes, it's not pure silver, because if you had pure silver and you tried making jewellery out of it, it would go blim and it just would fall apart. It's too soft. So you need the copper in order to make the jewellery out of it. So it's not practical. Bullion, like, it's 999 if you get bullion. So it's still got a tiny bit of not really silver in it, but it's very soft. If you tried to make anything out of it, you would have to add the alloy. The alloy is what makes it good jewellery making things. That's, you can make. Because I have bought 999 jewellery from China, and where you can get it still. And I've got a bracelet of that with, it's just got Chinese symbols on it. It's good luck symbols, and it's very pretty and it's very shiny, but then it goes really yellow really quickly, and if it's got a lot of design, it's quite difficult to polish, because it's, crevices and stuff, and also you put it on and it just bends. It's very bendy. It's too soft. Pirates, did they know about sulfates? I don't know. I am also thinking about doing alchemy. Yes, I'm sure that I could turn things into other things. But alchemy, I think, is based on science, in that they found a lot of the things that they thought were pure silver and pure gold, the ancient artifacts, turn out to be electroplated before they even knew that electroplating existed, because electroplating is an ancient science that was lost and rediscovered. So an awful lot of the things that go, look, it's pure, it's gold, it's actually covered, maybe lead inside, covered in gold. So actually, alchemy was probably very early electroplating by accident. And they put, they mixed it up and they put their little chemicals in, and they put they put the lead in and it got covered in gold, and they went, look, we've turned it into gold. It's like, no, you have not turned it into gold. You've accidentally or on purpose stumbled onto the secrets of electroplate. Electroplate, yes. A yam. I've still got loads of that yam left. I still do have a lot of that yam left. I haven't used it all. It was a gigantic yam, and I froze some of it. I've got a huge bag of yam. I haven't eaten yet. I'm still saving it for Brexit, when the yam will help us all. The yam. Do you want to see the yam? I might, because I'm plugged in at the moment, because I haven't got much power here. But I will show you. I do still have yam to spare. And I did make quite a few meals out of it. Yes, I did indeed. Now this might also, because we are working on very, very dodgy Wi-Fi here. Where is the yam? Oh, that's not a yam. What's not a yam? There is the yam. In the freezer, underneath the veggie. Just to say, yes, I did run out of power, and I should end the stream now, because it's gone on too long and not long enough. So thank you for tuning in, and upside down. Yes, I don't know. I'll see you soon. I'll do it again next week. Yes, hello, person that still stayed around. That's very good of you, but I'm going.